Nagaland the first rubber sheet group processing center to aji Vito Bosti Newland the inaugurate kuri dise. Rubber Board of India laga executive director Vasanta Gason IRS pra inaugurate kuri gina. Processing unit to Rubber Board of India bra funded kuriya laga ase kuise. Executive director bra kuise ki Nagaland de 20,000 hectares upor mati do rubber plantation kuri gina ase kuise aro Rubber Board of India bra bi state government logo collaborate kuri gina ai bole din de. Training center और skill development खान भी आनी बोले process ते ऐसे कुछ IB details सब
Hornbill TV इtia Vito village Newland district te aigna se aro rubber farmers kan nimite ekta bal khobor Nagaland te first rubber sheet group processing center aji itu busti te kuligena farmers kan ke ekta benefit pawle laga se itu rubber board of India pra support kurigena Mogan jani paise itu processing unit pra farmers kan laga workload tu hele 35% itu decrease kuri dibo koise aro itu opor bi quality laga saise gole tu RSS 5 pra RSS 11.1 noile bi RSS 3 grade te itu tagana quality tu increase kuri dibo le laga itu ekta processing unit ase bisibak moa Nagaland te rubber plantation kurigena farmers kan itu rubber bi bikhai gena aha laga se will be processing center noile bi unit nataka nimite disadvantage to ele in terms of quality noile bi in terms of market rate tibi itu manuke compare kuru na para laga bi ekta ase kintu itia Nagaland te especially yate Newland district kan nimite itu rubber farmers kan nimite ekta advantages aro Rubber Board of India prabi support kurigena hand holding kurigena itu laga processing unit bi chuligena jabole laga ase aji itu inaugural program ase muan itia itu details program tu muan salo
Before coming into this particular group processing center and today's event, I like to brief about the Rubber Board of India and whatever the objective of this Rubber Board of India and what we expect from the rubber stakeholders. See, basically Rubber Board of India is established in the year 1947, that is before the Indian independence, April 1947 itself. And we have very strong Rubber Research Institute of India, and we have National Institute for Rubber Training, and we have extensive extension offices under the Rubber Production Department headed by the Rubber Production Commissioner across all the rubber producing states. So the Rubber Board has the connect with the field level also. We have the head office at Kerala, the state called the district called Kottayam in Kerala, and then we have zonal offices at Guwahati and at Agartala. This Nagaland comes under the zonal office Guwahati, and under the zonal office we have the regional offices, and under the regional office we have the field stations. This Newland comes under the regional office Dimapur, and we have the set of officers over there to guide you, handhold you, to give the training and to extend whatever the scheme of Government of India to you. We run lot of training programs and the schemes, right from the planting of saplings, rubber saplings, how to manage the plantations, tapping, after tapping the latex, how to process. If you like to process into the sheets, you may like to process into the latex, or you may like to sell your field guaiaculums and the scraps to the block rubber industry. So we have all the training programs, and we extend as suggested by Deputy Commissioner, the hand holding also we do. And the research also, we have the rubber research station across different climatic zones of rubber area. Like we have the rubber research stations across in Kerala. We have rubber research station in Agartala, Taranagar, and in Guwahati also in different places. And in Maharashtra also for analyzing the drought tolerant clones in Dapchari, and we have in Odisha also. So why I am saying this, so we have all the technical expertise with us. While expanding in northeast, what we are facing the problem is that to get the more number of trainees, because we have very small number of officers and sitting in two different regional offices and few field stations. So if we want to reach you, we like to reach you, we are doing also, but at the same time, if rubber growers, if you are reaching us, we certainly will come back to you with the suitable training programs, with all the available schemes. As Mr. Kato has visited my office in Kerala, I have mentioned we have lot of schemes for the laborers, that is tappers and the group processing, the workers in the group processing centers. For example, for their children, educational programs we are having. For them, medical allowances we are having. Like that, many schemes we are having for the laborers associated with the rubber farming. And we have the free tapping courses, tapping training classes also. And in India, as far as marketing, madam mentioned that to support in the marketing side. I could see, with the request of Mr. Armuham, the representatives from the Small Latex Processors Association also have come here. Okay, so we have the around 13 lakh growers in India. Apart from that, we have the very strong dealer network in India. More than 8,500 dealers and sub-dealers are there in India. And then the latex is going to two consuming industry. One is the tire industry, another is the non-tire industry. In non-tire industry, more than 30,000, 35,000 number of products are being made out of the rubber. Right from the balloons, rubber bands, the conveyor belts, many items. Very critical, small parts in the defense, many items are being produced in rubber. Why I am saying this? India has lot of demand domestically. Last year, if I want to say one statistics, last year we have produced 8.75 lakh metric ton of rubber. But our consuming industry have consumed 14.10 lakh metric ton. That means the remaining thing they have imported from other rubber growing countries like Malaysia, Thailand, Ivory Coast, like that, Indonesia. The value of those imported natural rubber was around 7,000 crores. So whatever you produce rubber in India, there are consuming industry which can consume easily. There is no rubber produced in India which is not consumed. So you can have the confidence and the trust, whatever you produce a latex, you will be able to sell. The next question, how best you can get the price for that latex? That is upon you. If you want to get more latex, you have to tap professionally, scientifically. We could see from the rubber, this panel, tapping panel here, you have done fairly good, but lot of improvements also there, also required. We have the tapping correction courses also. So those things we will extend to all your rubber growers, the tappers also, if you suggest. And then once you get the latex from your plantations, you can convert into sheets, or you can preserve as a latex and you can sell it to the latex processors to make into the Senex, concentrated latex. And more than that, the latex left over in the cup, okay, and then the tree laces left over in the trees, and it has fallen on the earth, okay. So all those things, it amounts to around 20%. So you can collect and then that also you can sell it as a scrap. That also the dealers will purchase with the reduced rate. That is going to the block rubber industry for making block rubber. So if you want to utilize fully whatever latex your trees are giving, the collection part also very important. Not only the latex. After the collection of latex, you have to collect the scraps, the field coagulum also properly, so that the 20% yield also will be more and will come to you. And then while making the sheet, how to make the quality sheet. If you are able to make only the lot, then dealers will give the less price only to you. But if you are able to process the sheet at least up to RSS 4, then you will get good price. Not only you will be able to demand good price for your sheet, because rubber board publishing the reference price at Kottayam, at Kochi and at Agartala. So you can see the reference price, because the Nagaland is located little interior, so you have to calculate the logistical portions also, but the reasonable price you will be able to understand what is that. So you will be able to demand if your product is quality one. So this group processing center will be able to help you in making the quality sheets and getting the price demand from the dealer also. And I am really happy that this particular village, you will be able to lead the other villages, other rubber growing states, rubber growing districts in Nagaland, how to come up with like this. Because by seeing the progress, they will be able to come up. So if any other rubber producer society invites you to tell how you have come up to GPC, how you are tapping your plantations, how you are attracting the good dealers, so you please tell them also, because it is your own people. Okay, so then the rubber board work will be more easy. We are in the process of collaborating more with the government of Nagaland. Yesterday we have visited one village near in Chumikidima district only. From here it may take around 1 hour. There is a resource center under the Department of Land Resources, Government of Nagaland. So we have mentioned to the Chief Secretary, Government of Nagaland, mentioned that we have the budget for establishing the good training center, nodal center in your state. So whether you will be able to support with the building and other infrastructure, so that we can spend our expertise and knowledge and other required equipments, so that it can be given to your people. Then immediately they have responded, and then we have met the delegation from the Department of Land Resources yesterday. The director and commissioner have come, and I hope more collaboration will be there with the government of Nagaland, so that the capacity building in this state will be good. And the statistics is concerned, first is Kerala, second is actually the state of Tripura, and then comes Karnataka and Assam as far as area as well as production is concerned. As of now, including immature area, more than 20,000 hectare is there in Nagaland. I understood from the government officers yesterday, the government is giving more preference to coffee and rubber. So this is an opportunity for the rubber board and to the rubber growers also to work closely with the state government also. So wherever the central government and state government works closely, then the benefit to the growers, the benefit to the stakeholders will be more.
Today is a very auspicious day for District of Newland, not only for the District of Newland but for Nagaland. And I'm very thankful to the executive director of Rubber Board and all the officers. Thank you so much for bringing this to the most corner district of Nagaland. Sir, with this processing unit, you'll open a floodgate of entrepreneurship, development, and progress. This will be an example. This is a very precious seed sown today for the expansion of the rubber farm and for the benefits and for the development of our people, of our district, of our state, and of our country. Because we all know that rubber marketing is a vast expanding market. because we know that we used rubber sheet. Rubber is used in so many activities, so many items. So the global rubber sheet market is projected to grow with a forecast of revenue of 7.8 billion US dollars by 2033. So this growth is driven by increasing demand from various sectors and advancement in rubber technology. We'll know that rubber is used in all kinds of, the use of rubber is endless. From today, from the fan, from our loudspeaker, from our chair we're sitting, even the shoes we're wearing, everything comes from rubber. So, and from the chairs, all the chairs you're sitting. So the development of marketing efforts and marketing growth of rubber is very important. And this processing unit, this will need lots of hand holding from the Rubber Board of India. This is just an initial stage. You have given birth to a baby in the Newland district. I will request all of you, all the officers here with the Sir Executive Director, sir. My sincere request is, thank you so much for opening this unit in Newland. But I'm thanking you with a request. Please give us a hand holding. You have to guide them. You have to search marketing for them, customers for them, so that they'll be able to progress. Just don't leave them. I know you're not going to leave them, but I'm also asking you an extra effort. Give them a hand holding so that they can able to stand on their own feet, and we'll give you a good name that during his time, this processing unit was open, and with his help, by hand holding, it has become a good example not only in Nagaland but throughout India. So thank you so much, and I'd like to wish our Kato a very successful processing, and also would like to tell him that I'm not expert in this subject, but when we start anything, even a child learn to walk slowly and find it difficult to walk. Initial stage, there will be hiccup, there will be problem. You might not have a good marketing. You are not having enough materials also. But don't lose heart. Think that the rubber board is there to handhold me, and they will guide me. So I like to request Kato and the family also to take it as a challenge, and the father for guiding him, and everyone who has contributed for opening this rubber sheet processing unit in Newland district.
So today is a red letter day in the history of rubber sector in Nagaland. The first group processing center of Nagaland has become a reality. It's a great thing. We are very proudly associating with this group processing center. We see a lot of potential for Nagaland as far as rubber production is concerned. We started our field office in Dimapur way back in 1985, and then we upgraded that to the status of a regional office in 2004. So for the last 4 decades, we are very closely associating with the farmers of Nagaland for developing rubber plantations here. Now we are in a big program to plant more area in the northeast, and in the past 4 years we have helped the people of Nagaland to plant over 7,800 hectares of rubber plantations, and this year also we expect more than 4,000 hectares of rubber plantations in the state, and we will be helping the farmers to identify the land and establish good quality plantations. And regarding the group processing center, it's a very important prerequisite for the farmers that we need, that they have a group processing center, because they can produce very good quality sheets here. So farmers, those who are bringing latex to group processing centers, will get good price for their latex, because that latex will be scientifically tested in the group processing center, and based on the rubber content they will be paid. And making sheets is one of the best form of rubber, because farmers will get better price of their produce, because this is a form of produce which can be processed in the farmer's field, in the farmers area, and it can be stored for quite a long period of time, and farmers can sell this when the market is good. They do not go for a distress sale, which we see in other agricultural crops, which is perishable. So if you go for other forms of rubber which are perishable, which cannot be kept for long days, it may not be on the advantage of the farmers. So it will be always advantageous for the farmers when they go for making sheets. That too, when they make the sheets in group processing centers, the quality will be very good, because all the scientific methods which we will teach them, that can be followed in a group processing center. For individual farmers, that will be very difficult to follow that, because each individual farmers, they will have different problems to do. So it will be difficult for the individual farmers to do that. But when they come to a group processing center, for them it will be easier to do that, and the farmers here will get a better price for their produce. So definitely this will empower you people. It will definitely help you to have a better socio-economic development in this area. So I wish this group processing center all the very best. We will extend all the possible technical support for functioning of this GPC, and I wish all the very best for this group processing center. Thank you so much.
Okay, my first question to Sir Executive Director. Now the infrastructure is in place in this village. So I would like to know how you will assist with the experts and who will be taking care of this center.
Yeah, actually this group processing center, you have to understand that it is associated with the Rubber Producers Society, RPS. Okay, so we are actually making, giving the capacity building to the growers, the members of the RPSs. Then they will make the sheets on their own. So, and then we will guide them in making the quality sheets and making it for good marketing. Yeah, actually it is easy for us, it is easy for the growers to learn. Okay, so we have the regional office here, okay, at Dimapur, and we have separate department called Processing and Quality Control Department. The officers from PNQC, the Joint Director and other officers also have come here. So we are tomorrow also we are going to conduct one training program. So we will continuously train them. It is not a very complicated ones to operate the things, and we have installed the very modern advanced equipments here, so that it is easy to operate. So they can do on their own, no issue.
Okay. Last question. I just want to know, in near future, do you have any plan to set up such center in other districts as well?
Yeah, this group processing center is not enough for the entire Nagaland. This group processing center is enough for the VU2 village, this particular RPS only. So I strongly believe that this particular GPC will act as a demonstration center, and it will give more confidence to other rubber growers also to come up with the group processing center in different districts, so that they can also make good sheets, so that they will get more price for the sheet. And we will continuously support with the available scheme from the Government of India, whoever is approaches us, and we also encourages them to come up with the more group processing centers in each and every RPSs.
You took the initiative and you brought this project into reality. So from starting, how you came up with such idea?
Actually, from the beginning, we conducted one research study here. We visited 26 villages and collected almost 650 data from the rubber farmers. Through that study, I depended my students, NASA students, they were here now, and with the help of that students, we collected data and we analyzed. From that findings, we identified that there are farmers with rubber trees, but they are not tapping untapped areas. What is the reason behind this kind of untapped area? They found that because of infrastructure. They have no good infrastructure. They have no good machinery. They have no good skilled labor. So we identified and we discussed with the rubber board officers, and they suggest that we have one project, one particular scheme for a group processing center. Then only we identified this kind of facilities. So from the beginning to right now, from the Rubber Board of India side, they helped a lot, especially Vasant sir and Armugan sir and Siju sir, all the head offices, they helped us a lot. With their support, we started this initiative. There are so many rubber farmers in Nagaland, but this Kato Zimomi is an exceptional person. Because of his continuous work and initiative, today this GPC become a reality. He is a model and a leader of every rubber farmers in Northeast India. Because of his initiative, this group processing center will become the leading processing unit, and also many people can come to here and they can also learn the quality rubber processing specialities and how we can do this kind of practices. So this group processing center, because of his tremendous work and initiative on the behalf of all the people, we are appreciating him, and also he is a real farmer with an entrepreneurship mind.
इथे अपनी वाला बुस्ती थे रबर बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया का सच सेंटर बुस्ती मानो के पीछे हेल्प करने लगा चाहे ना से इतु लगा अपॉर्चुनिटी बुस्ती मानो किमान लाभ कावो और बेनिफिट तो किन्हीं का होइले आगे लोग जाबले लगा अपना से
रबर बोर्ड और रबर गाছ तो नागालैंड लगा बेसि नतुन सब्जेक्ट নহয় आगे পৰা येते कुरगेना आइছে और नागा मानु बेसि নহলে बि आधा तो रबर गाছ किंगा আছে জানে আছে হইলে বি কোয়ালিটি হি প্রডিউস করো না পারে ইতিয়া ফাদার রবিন আর আমি কান ইনিশিয়েটিভ লৈ কেনা উইথ দ্য ব্লেসিং অফ রাবার বোর্ড অফ ইন্ডিয়া ইটু প্রজেক্ট বস্তিতে আনিব পাৰিছে আৰু ইটু ট্ৰেইনিং লৈ কেনা আমি খান তাই খান লগা গাইডেন্স হেসা পৰা যাইছে গলে বেছি জলদি কোয়ালিটি রাবার শিট ওলাব RS1 ফার্স্ট গ্রেড ওলাবলে পারব নেকি কই নাম খান কোচিস কৰি আছে রাবার বোর্ড অফ ইন্ডিয়া ইয়াতে ভিটো বস্তি নিউল্যান্ড ডিস্ট্রিক্টে নাগালেণ্ডে বেছি ভাল ডাঙৰ কাম কৰিছে গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং ইউনিট খুলি দিছে আৰু মই একটা আমি খান নাগা মানুহকে শ্বেয়াৰ কৰিব মন যাহাতো তাইখান ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা বেছি ইনভেষ্ট কৰি কিনা কৰা টাইমতে কাম কৰা টাইমতে একটা অফিচাৰ পি পাৰ্চেণ্ট কমিশ্যন 1 টকা বি মাঙা নাই আৰু মই হুচ্চা পৰা ক'ব পাৰে আছে ইটো ব্ৰাইবলেছ বোর্ড অফ ইন্ডিয়া আছে রাবার বোর্ড অপর পৰা লৈ কেনা নিচে তো একদম সিনসিয়ার ডেডিকেশন দি কেনা কাম কৰা অফিচাৰ একলা আছে আমি খান সব মানুহ তাইখান লা সাপোর্ট ল'ব লাগে আৰু এক্সাম্পল কৰি কেনা দোসরা আমি খান নাগালেণ্ড লগা মানুহ খান বি অফিস খান বি ডিপার্টমেন্ট বি ইংগা কৰিনা যাইছে কলে বেছি ভাল হ'ব কইনা মই একটা ভাবনা শেয়ার কৰি আছে
পিটো বস্তিতে একটা গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰটো ছেটআপ কৰিবলৈ আমি খান পাৰিছে ঈশ্বৰ মৰম পৰা তো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰি দিছে এতিয়াতো আমি খান ভাৱনা কৰাটো 100 জন আছে গ'লে 100 জন লগাৰ ছিট লৈলে 100 কিচিমতে থাকিব তো তাৰ কাৰণে খান বেছি দিগদাৰ পাই তো ল'বলৈ তো পৰা নহয় কিনে এইটো গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰ পৰা প্ৰচেছ কৰিছে গ'লে 100 জন লগাৰ দুধ একি লগতে আনি কিনে একি লগতে যদি প্ৰচেছ কৰিব পাৰে একি নিচিনা ছিট একি কোৱালিটি একি কোৱান্টিটি আৰু একি মানে প্যাৰামিটাৰ সব একি নিচিনা আমি খান কৰিব পাৰিব তো নিচিনা কৰিব পাৰিছে গ'লে এইটো নিচিনা ছিট আমাৰ দাম বি বেছি পাবলৈ তো চান্স আছে তো ফিউচাৰতে এনেকুৱা গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰ খান বেছি বস্তি খানতে ছেটআপ কৰিব পাৰিছে গ'লে টায়াৰ কোম্পানী খান আহি কিনে ডাইৰেক্ট গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰ পৰা বি ল'বলৈ তো চান্সটো আছে তো এনেকুৱা ল'ব পাৰিছে গ'লে তাহাঁতো দাম বি বেছি পাবলৈ তো চান্স আছে তো দাম বেছি পাইছে গ'লে এইটো বস্তি মানুহ খান কাৰণে এইটো লাভ বেনিফিটটো আছে তো এইটো অলপ দিগদাৰ আছে গ'লে বি ৰাবাৰ বোৰ্ড পৰা ছাপোৰ্ট কৰি কিনে অলপ ফাইনেন্সিয়েল ছাপোৰ্ট প্লাছ টেকনিকেল ছাপোৰ্ট দি কিনে ছেটআপ কৰিব পাৰিছে এতিয়া আমি খানতো কণ্টিনিউৱাছলি ট্ৰেইনিংটো দিবলৈতো আমি খান ৰেডি আছে তো বস্তি মানুহ খান বি এইটো একচেপ্ট কৰিব লাগে কিলে মানে এইটো এটা নতুন কনচেপ্ট আছে ইয়াতে বস্তি মানুহ খানতো থকা কাৰণ এতিয়া ডিমাপুৰতে থকা নহ'লে ৰাবাৰ খেতি কৰা সব নাগালেণ্ড থকা মানুহ খান বি কোন বি দুধটো দিবলৈ ৰেডিটো নহয় সবটো এতিয়া ছিটটো বনাই আছে তো দুধ দিবলৈ তাখান ৰেডি হ'ব লাগে আস্তে আস্তে কৰোণা দ্যাট শুড চেঞ্জ ফাৰ্ষ্ট জেনেৰেশ্যন কাৰণটো নিজৰ টেপিং কৰোণা নিজৰ ছিট বনাই কিনে বিক্ৰী কৰিছে নেক্সট জেনেৰেশ্যন অহাৰ টাইমটো টেপিং কৰিবলৈ বি মানুহ নাথাকিব তেতিয়াহ'লে দুধটো বিক্ৰী কৰি কিনে তেতিয়াহে এইটো নিচিনা গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰ কাৰণটো ছেটআপ কৰাটো ইম্পৰ্টেঞ্চ তেতিয়াহে হ'ব তো আমি খান এতিয়া 5 সাল পিছতে নহ'লে 10 সাল পিছতে কাৰণে আমি খান এতিয়া ছেটআপ কৰি আছে তো আস্তে আস্তে ইয়াতে বি প্ৰব্লেমটো থাকিব পাৰে তো ফাৰ্ষ্ট একটা ছেটআপ কৰিব পাৰাটো বেছি দিগদাৰ আছে ফাৰ্ষ্ট একটা কোন হইলে বি কি হইলে বি পয়লা কৰাটো অলপ দিগদাৰ আছে পয়লা কোনবা একজন ৰাস্তা খুলি দিছে কইলে এইটো ৰাস্তাতে যাবলৈ বেছি মানুহখানটো ইজি আছে তো আজি ইয়াতে এইটো বস্তি মানুহখান কাৰণে এইটো খান ইমান ইনিচিয়েটিভ লৈ কিনা ইমান দুখ পাই কিনা গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰটো ছেটআপ কৰিব পাৰিছে এতিয়া এইটো ভাল পৰা চলিবলৈ প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰি থাকিব এইটো চাই কিনা ইটো লগা ইয়াতে এক্সাম্পল চাই কিনা দুসৰা বস্তি খান বি ওচৰতে থকা হ'লে বি দূৰতে থকা হ'লে বি ইটো চাই কিনা দুসৰা গ্ৰুপ প্ৰচেছিং চেণ্টাৰ খান বি ছেটআপ কৰিব পাৰিব কইনাটো আশা কৰি আছে প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰি আছে আৰু হৰ্ণবিল টিভি আৰু ইটো কাৰণে সবকে ৰাবাৰ বোৰ্ড পৰা আমি খান সব আহা কাৰণে ৰাবাৰ বোৰ্ড পৰা আমি খান সব থ্যাঙ্কস জনাই দি আছে